But let's first of all get the big one, which of course is on Wednesday night.
It's exciting.
Arsenal going to the Etihad, where we haven't won since 2015, I think.
the last player to score for you there was Koscielny.
Yeah, we ain't won it for a very long time.
I'll go first.
The odds are completely against us.
I think City do win this one. I have to say, I think this does become the night where everyone says that my 10K is finally safe.
Oh yeah, I forgot his agenda.
Better hope.
No, listen, if I could choose without the bet, it would still be Arsenal.
What if Arsenal still go and win the league though?
They deserved it, 100%.
You honour the 10 grand.
Yeah, right.
Listen, just relax yourself. You're asking about a prediction for Wednesday.
Now I forgot to remember why you're so vociferous in this as well.
Deflection. No, honestly.
Because I thought every Liverpool fan didn't want City to win it, but now I'm starting to
Let's look at my lips. I want Arsenal to win this league over City. So how can I have this agenda? I'm telling you right here, right now.
But you have to
want
cop up 10 grand.
Listen, we'll sort that when it gets to it. Right? I'll cross that bridge when it comes. But in serious talk, I would say that they're just on their kind of April, May trajectory. This is what they do in these months and weeks. And the record is abysmal for you guys up there. I think you lost fairly heavily in the League Cup there this season as well. So I'm going to go with a City 3-1 win. I do think you score.
It was 1-0 in the league.
I know, but it was a heavy... You didn't do anything in the game. But I do think you lose this one. I do think you can score a goal, though. I think City have shown their frailty sometimes at the back. But it's whether you can... And listen, let me say this. If you do win that game, then I would say they have won the league. And it isn't over. Listen, we can all banter and say...
Even that,
there's still 7 games
you don't even know.
Yeah.
But then you still got to go
trust Arsenal to go, play against Brighton at home, Newcastle away, and win all the games.
It is definitely not over. And listen, City have still got to go to Everton. They haven't won there for a while. It seems to be their bogey team. So you're right. It's not over. But I do think that City have a little bit too much for you on Wednesday night. 3-1 I'm going to go with.
3-1 City. Matisse?
I think you already know what I'm going to say. I think you already know.
It's so funny when you haven't played, you're so happy.
I mean, there's nothing
not even a
wrong you can say to me this week because I just haven't
This is
played.
the 39
And we haven't got
pointer
time to detour.
He's so jolly today.
I think
Show is a mess.
I think this game and the game at St James's, because I think it's finally time Newcastle get their respect, is the two games that you guys really need to look out for your title running. I think Man City are going to win this. I'm seeing nerves in the Arsenal team. I'm seeing people make mistakes 28 seconds in. It's not a good look. And I think Haaland is trying to break the record in this match. And I think he will. So I'm going to go over Man City 3-1 win. And it's a long day.
Fan camps will be good, though. Can't wait for them.
In all honesty, like I said, as a Man United fan, I don't want City to win the league. And actually, I have a lot of the times on this show and actually in general, I've been like, I think Arsenal would do it. But what I've seen in the last 3 games is too concerning, man. Too concerning going to play City at this time with that type of form. Obviously, having Saliba not there is massive, but also I'm just looking at the type, it's just conceding too many chances, conceding too many goals. And City in that element when they know what's at stake, they know that they can beat you, get on top of the gap that's already been not even half. What is it? What did it go down to? What is it now? 4? Is it how many? What?
Is it 4 points?
5 points.
You're 5 points ahead of them, but they have to play you,
But
and
they've
they've
got
got 2 games.
They've got 2
So
games.
they can bring it back just off the game in hands, even if you draw, right? And if they win, if they win all their games.
Win the game.
So that's what I mean. What we were saying earlier during this running was that this is what the 8 points is for. Go to City with an 8-point gap and that we can afford to lose. Or
yes.
We can afford to do this. We can afford to do that.
You could have if you won the last 3 games.
Can't afford to do nothing but win. That's it.
Yeah,
That's as simple as that. You have to win this game. And I think Arsenal can score. I don't think Arsenal will get rolled over like how everyone thinks, like an easy 3-0, 4-0, you're battered. But I just think whatever it is you do, they do better and they outscore you.
Okay. Your team?
My team, Man City.
Yeah.
I can't speak about it. I'm so nervous for it. I really am. I'm so nervous for Wednesday.
Wow.
I really am. It's huge. It's like do or die. This is the only thing I've got for my season. So like, this is everything to me. This is absolutely
you going to the game?
everything. No, I'm not. But if anyone wants to offer me a
If you get a
ticket,
ticket, you actually would go.
I'd go. But then I wouldn't want to bring my Spursiness, so I probably wouldn't.
Actually.
Like, I just want to,
Should be
watch
a
it in
few
the
empty
comfort,
seats, so-
watch it in the comfort of my home. Just enjoy the moment. But genuinely, I think it'll be a really good game.
I think you need to host
it's-
the watch along on Wednesday.
Oh no!
I'm actually hosting that.
We've actually.
Oh yeah, I am. I'm hosting that. Oh yeah.
We've had to.
I'll be hosting that.
For personal reasons, we've had to swap. So Flex is actually hosting. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
But yeah, I'm nervous. I can't lie, but I think it's going to be closer than, like you said. I think it's going to be closer than everyone thinks.
Yeah, well,
I still think it will be around a 3-1. I do, but I can
Instead
see
of
it being.
5-1.
I can see it being a draw for like a lot of that game, like a 1-1, and then City just last 15
I don't
minutes.
think Arsenal get moved to like everyone's saying.
I don't think Arsenal can get moved. Listen, I'm concerned
Holding.
because
That's a clip
I just
against
feel I just feel that
Ding ding.
you know what? It's not even that Holding's been that bad since he's come
He
in.
hasn't.
He's not been that bad.
he's
It's
not
just
getting
the
the stick.
dynamic is. I think there's a lot of scapegoating there
Where does
because
that
a new guy
Zinchenko
comes
thing?
in.
As
I
well.
think.
Zinchenko.
Well,
Do you think
huddle.
Tierney needs to start playing now?
Tierney
I
play-
heard your Teeny's linked with
Right,
Newcastle.
right. A lot of people have been saying that, but Tierney started against West Ham, and you could say that it was his fault on the second goal. So, to me,
So you wouldn't change that going into this?
no,
like,
I look on
Zinchenko
it.
with the emotion.
I,
you know what he's
I
like?
look on it.
Huddles.
I look on it, and I'm like, well, that
Yeah,
you know.
especially at home.
I look on it and I'm like, Arsenal got to go there and they got to go for it, right? You know what I mean? We got to defend, right? But we can't just go there and just sit back and just think we can defend that. That's not how we've been playing this season. That's not what's brought us success this season. And they just got to get the belief back. And we've been to difficult places this season, and this is the most difficult one. But even when we went to Anfield, the start we got, and, that's as difficult a place to go to as the Etihad, even this season.
But that was a Liverpool side where
Even
actually
this
it wasn't
season.
that big of a surprise if Arsenal did beat them, even though with the atmosphere.
Yeah, and it will
Liverpool
be
was still. inferior to Arsenal in that
it will be a
phase.
big surprise
It's
if we beat them. The one thing I would say, right, is I was kind of looking at the game, and I'm thinking, if we beat them, it's not over.
Yeah.
If they beat us, it's not over yet either. You know what I mean? If they beat us,
it's virgin
if
close
they
to
beat
be
us,
over.
you assume that they go on.
Do you know what I
and
respect?
get-
I do respect
Right.
because it's your team. Until it's mathematically, you
You're
got
holding
a
the hope.
100.
Okay,
No,
yeah,
no,
but
but
I
I'm
hear
saying,
that.
all right,
But
sorry.
if they beat you, sorry.
actually,
Can I say
you know
for
what?
the-
Actually,
for the
let me
mental, if
put
they
it-
beat them mentally, that Arsenal team is
yeah,
not
yeah,
recovering
yeah.
from that.
Mentally, it's tough. If they draw, sorry, you know what? I shouldn't have said beat. I think if they beat us,
It's over.
I don't say it's over, but they are hot favourites. If they draw to us, it's not over.
Can't see
Agree.
it.
Yeah.
But also,
Yeah.
you've got Brighton at home as well, haven't you?
We've got Brighton
They've
at home.
also got
They
Brighton.
turned you over last year, didn't they?
They did.
Yeah.
did.
Newcastle away.
The
That's
League
the
Cup.
one.
I think it's whatever
Yeah, and the League Cup,
happens,
yeah.
Yeah, but that was.
I still think you've got
Blessing
some
in
tough
disguise.
fixtures.
One and a half.
Brighton,
Well,
blessing in
Newcastle.
disguise.
Let's see. I'm still happy that we're in this position to be actually
What a position to be
challenging
in, though.
for the league.
No, listen.
What a
It's
great position to
huge
be in.
week.
Cute, like I said.
Wouldn't you
cute
agree?
season.
I love a bridesmaid. Honestly, it's great.
Yeah. Well, you've been a bridesmaid for a very long time. as well. You haven't challenged for a title
Hey,
for
listen.
a very, very long
But
time.
we've won it a lot more recently than you.
Well, you
a
paid
lot
for
more
it
times.
recent times, and the money's
Hey,
running out now.
Hey,
And
listen,
I was
the money
saying-
ain't running out. I
Listen,
still got the
mate.
money gun. All right? We
Don't
still
let
spend
him
it.
do
That's
it.
why we in this.
No,
now.
Can I
just
just
what?
show you
Just
this
one-
really good stat?
What?
So, the only team to finish above City and not win the league
Spurs,
was
isn't it?
Tottenham in 2016-17.
You guys always.
Okay.
Tottenham.
I was gonna
I
get
did
They always
Yeah.
have them
They
rubbish
always have
records.
something.
actually